Now it's time for Saturday Swings with the Jazzman on WJAZ.
What up, you cool cats and kittens? Man, it's the Jazzman, Cool Cat K-Rise, hanging out here in the studio on a Saturday, and I'm gonna take you swinging, baby. Today I got one that's near and dear to my heart. You know, this is a cat named Joe Wilder, and this brother was from Philly. You know, he was born to a bass player and a band leader, so man, the music was just in this dude's blood from day one, and he started as a kid playing cornet, which is basically a trumpet, you know, for all intents and purposes. And he crossed paths back in the day with legends like Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington. And then he went on to play first trumpet and soloist for cats like Dizzy Gillespie and Count Basie and Lionel Hampton and a ton of other swinging ass motherfuckers. In fact, you know what? Joe, he was the first black man to ever be the first chair in a Broadway orchestra. Man, playing for the musicals and shit like that. And but anyway, I first fell in love with Wilder's music when I Impulse bought a copy of his debut album on Savoy Records from 1956 back in the day. You know, whatever the sound equivalent of Sight Unseen is, because I had never heard a goddamn lick of it before. Record was called Wilder and Wilder, and it was recorded by Rudy Van Gelder like so many other legendary jazz records of the 50s and beyond, but for some goddamn reason, that record never gets the love and respect that it deserves. It really ought to be up there like right alongside so many other classics from the masters of that time, but you know, that's how it shakes down sometimes. But Wilder, he made way more records as a collaborator and a sideman than he did as a band leader, but let me tell you, anytime you see his name on a recording, you in for a treat, man, so you better pick that shit up and spin it as loud as you can get away with. I mean, hell, this dude, he was even leading his own quartet at the Village Vanguard in the 2000s when the man was in his 80s, for fuck's sake. I mean, we talking about a jazz life lived to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? And I wish more people knew about the cat and his work. But you about to. We gonna go to his later career when he started putting out albums in the 90s as a band leader for the first time in 30 years. This one comes from the No Greater Love album, recorded in August 1993 at the Sear Sound Studio in New York City over in Hell's Kitchen. Now, before I roll this record, do me a favor. I want you to imagine you walking down some steps late one night, stepping right off the sidewalk into a jazz club off of Broadway somewhere in Midtown. The club is dark, you know, there's a little haze of smoke hanging in the air, and these swinging sounds right here just take you away to a whole other place. This one is called It's Easy to Remember, right here on WJAZ.